Renegotiate. Renegotiate. Why? Why is it that the Jamaica Labour Party government must renegotiate a contract that the government of Jamaica, the PNP government, signed with JPS? Why? Wouldn't you expect, listeners, that a government negotiating on behalf of its people would make sure that its people have the best deal? Yes? The very fact that the now government needs to renegotiate the license speaks volume of the type of contract that was entered into by the People's National Party government. And quite frankly, it's an act of betrayal of the Jamaican people. It's a profound act of betrayal that a government could have acted not in the interest of their people, but in the interest of the JPS. And you see the poor people of this country, they have borne a lot. They have borne a lot. But you know, now I'm going to know no self. Till you know back is against the wall. And you know something? Mr. Holness, I take on back off of the wall, you know. I don't appreciate it. It's true. You know, back was against the wall. And this Prime Minister has come and take on back off of the wall. But you don't appreciate it. You know, treat the man like somehow he's a villain. And you can't see the good. All you people over there in Westmoreland, you know, go get check. Big check for build back on the house. And I don't have no problem with you now to get on no check. But you know, remember, you hear? Remember who do it. Remember who built the economy so that the economy could attract the loans and the international support to do it. One little term when you give the Labour Party down there. I want to return to the roots. I hear a man on the media saying that someone should have been left alone. But no, I don't agree with it. Now leave them alone. Give them. Give the comrade them. Make them build back their house. But I'm going to watch you now, you see. I'm going to watch you now. Because if I never Holness and his government, you know, that suck salt down the children's spoon, you know, down there talk about speed. Speed. You talking about speed? What the hell you talk about speed? You better be thankful that the economy was able to attract $6.7 billion worth of loans so that you can get a little help. Because if this was the 90s, not even a sheet of zinc could have come down there. Some of you don't like to hear it. And I don't want to add to your stress. But Uno is a set of ungracious people. You're not concerned about the issues. You're tribalists. And you sell your vote for $5,000. When can you use your $5,000 put on back your roof now? You think $5,000 can put on back your roof? And build back your yard? I mean, you go. Tomorrow morning they'll be all over the media saying I am saying that the people have not to get back them house. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying to you is that you're in those conditions for 40 years. And the party you support couldn't care less. And now that your life is shattered, you're talking about the Labour Party must move with speed. Move with what speed? What speed? Wait, you hear? You just wait. Yeah, I know it's rough, but you have to go wait. And I hope you remember. Which prime minister came down there to your aid and help you. And you know, in the theater of politics, respect is the currency that buys trust. And when you listen to the PNP online fanatics, nothing good now go on to Jamaica. You know, I'm going to address those that are overseas, those that are turning on their lives, and they don't live in Jamaica. But you know, some of us are the problems. Some of the very Jamaica Labour Party online bloggers, them are the problem too, you know. And they flock certain platforms. But I will tell you, I soon tell you what the problem is. You notice they don't come here? You ever notice? That they don't come here? If I speak truth tonight, they will not like me. But that I don't want them like me. That I mean I look no friend. I don't not look no friend. You know, they say they don't come here. They talk about the Labour Party people, you know. The ones online, say them up, you realize that them not come here, but then flock somewhere else. And I'm going to tell you why they go there. It's all about them. They're not even interested in promoting their parties, you know, some of them. They're interested in promoting themselves. Themselves. In the theater of politics, respect is the currency that buys trust. And the Prime Minister is a mortal man. But he wears the crown of leadership. Yet in the eyes of critics, he's fair game for derision and blade. But what's the difference? What's the difference? Because there is a difference between critique and scorn. And whether you like it or not, this man don't deserve how he's been treated. Or some of your out of your filthy mouths. Won't even call some of your name because you're not worthy of it. Your mouth filthy. There's a difference between critique, and no man is above criticism. And the Prime Minister is definitely not. But the way some of you treat him, the difference between critique and scorn is that one seeks to improve and the other seeks to destroy. But politics is not a game. It's a serious business. And in this vein, criticism should aim to uplift, not to belittle. And those who seek to defend the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, they are not blind. Because they see a man who lead with vision amidst the sea of noise and spite. And that is why many of them jump to his defense. But to strike the balance, we must recognize the humanity in leadership. You're not dealing with a man who is made out of rock stone, man. And the office they hold deserving of dignity and decorum. Genuine criticism is as a call to improvement. But we have to separate the wheat from the chaff. But in Jamaica's polarized landscape, there's no nuanced discussion. And I am amazed that someone from overseas, don't live in Jamaica, can turn on a live. And our people run over there to promote it and to lift it up. And their own programs, they don't do that. Why? Why? Now, I'm not inviting them here, I'm not begging, I'm not over here in extending any invitation. Because you notice I've been talking since 7 o'clock and it's 12 minutes after 8. And I have, what? Almost 600 people up. I'm not begging for that. I'm pointing out something to you. Bear with me a little more. Let me put the question out there. Let me put the question out there. What is the tactic of bloggers who frequent platforms? What is the tactic? Especially a Jamaica Labour Party blogger is going to go on a PNP platform. Why? Why do they go there? Because when you do that, you know that you're entering a space where the power dynamics are likely to be unfavorable to your views. But you still go. Why? I bet you don't even know why you go. But I'm going to tell you why you go. Maybe you don't know why you go. Well, stay tuned and I'll tell you why you go. Because you must be in control of, you know, I go to, you know, many times I've been invited over by Noel. You know how much time I've been invited? Even today. Me? Oh my goodness. You see, I'm asking who names up. Some of you are going to leave the platform tonight. You won't come back. Then are your trouble that. You. Oh. So the question is, if you know that you are not welcomed on a platform, why engage? Why do you engage in a platform that guarantees conflict? And you have a message, you say. You have a message you want to give to the audience. And you choose a hostile space to go get your message out? Really? Really? Well, in philosophy, they call that a performative act. It's a form of performance that reinforces our challenges in existing power structures. Because, quite frankly, there are platforms favorable to the Jamaica Labour Party, and these bloggers don't come on those platforms. How many of them go to Kimi? How many of them? Now, Kimi is a JLP blogger. You see they go to Kimi, but they go to Noel. That should tell you something. You don't want to like me, you don't like me, kind of no friend. You know, they have what is called outrage bait. Outrage bait. You know, it's a matter of garnering sympathy. So you go there and you get your disrespect live pan Jamaica when you know Libya. You can't be doing a live covering Jamaica when you don't live in Jamaica. The trouble with the world is that the stupid are sure and the intelligent are full of doubt. Now, how can you cover Jamaica when you not live at Jamaica? That make any sense to you listeners? And the Labour Party bloggers full up the platform. But the platforms that are in Jamaica and support their party, they don't go there. Why? If I tell them the truth tonight, them all are go vex. They all are go vex. But vex if you want vex. Boss if you want boss. Because some of you have boycotted this platform. You no come back here. Me see you know one thing. Doing no one. Congratulations. Congratulations. You know, I want to talk to Scratchy. Scratchy, if you're in the box, come up in another 10 minutes or so. Because I want to talk to you about this. We nail them tonight, you see. Bertrand Russell said that the trouble with the world is that the stupid are cocksure and the intelligent are full of doubt. It is as if some people in the diaspora, and that's not the problem, you know. A lot of what you see happening in Jamaica are not Jamaicans, you know. A lot of these people you see coming online talking about Jamaica, they don't live here. They are etched up under some place, and they're full of chat about Jamaica. They know what is happening here. They're covering hurricane relief. They're covering Jamaica, and they don't come from here. They're overseas. And our Jamaican people who should know better, gone in a them box, gone over there, gone chat, gone over there. Why? Why they don't go to Kimmy and Chuck? I see Chuck hosting lives, and Kimmy, and who else? Who else do lives? I don't see them go there without diminishing any one thing. Sometimes they would want a strength from the very people that are filling up these other platforms. Why are you going in hostile territory and you know how you are going to be treated? It don't make no sense to me. I would never go on such a program or those programs. For what? For what reason? You know, I went on a program hosted by this man from News Talk. What name? Comes on News Talk in the mornings. And he was doing a live during the election, and I went up there. And I realized that, but them ya, Conrad, yeah, them ya hostile people, them ya comrade. I'm not going to get anything said here. I can't have a conversation with them, man, yeah. And I've never gone back. I am not going into hostile territory, sir. So why are you carrying your party's message into flames? A bunny it up, brethren. How can you have a message that you think is the better message and you carry it gone in a flame? The bun you go burn. The bun you go burn up the place, man. You go burn up your message. These people are offering definitive opinions without truly understanding the complexities of the Jamaican context. You're covering Jamaica, you don't live in Jamaica. It's a form of bad faith. Individuals deny or repress the truth, often due to a lack of engagement with the reality on the ground. And these critics might be operating in bad faith, prioritizing their own biases and assumption over facts. Because clearly, some platforms are designed in bad faith. They're not covering any news. They're propagandists. And they pull in the labor rights them. And they shame them. And they run them off the programs. And the labor rights them keep going. They keep going. They keep going. Now you tell me something. And they don't go to Kimmy. And they don't go to Chuck. Why? You know, the people who live in Jamaica, are being discounted and dismissed by those who are not living here. And if you're not living in Jamaica, you can't chat to me. You have to live it. You have to depend on us to tell you what is really happening. Because news can be skewed a particular way. Keep tapping for me, please, and share it. Share. News can be skewed. I'm heading, Scratchy, you read? The situation therefore raises questions about the intentions and the tactics of the bloggers who frequent opposing platforms. Because I don't understand why they keep going into spaces that are hostile to them. If a JLP supporter knows they are not welcomed on a PNP platform, why engage in a way that guarantees conflict? Why? Philosopher Judith Butler did a work on what she called performative acts. And in her work, you see, she suggests that actions, including speech, can be a form of performance that reinforces or challenges existing power structures. And so these bloggers might be using their experiences on PNP platforms as a form of outrage bait, she calls it, to garner sympathy and attention from their own supporters. This tactic can perpetuate polarization and reinforce existing divisions. Now, hold on a little bit. Be distracted. Coming to you.